Hey, everybody. Welcome. Ralph Havens here. Everybody, welcome. Happy Saturday if you're watching live. And you might want to check in on yourself and see what you notice beforehand, and then you can recheck again afterwards, because it's really cool to see when something improves right away just from watching a video. So you could have a change even sitting in the chair you're in right now. You can test your neck, test how it moves, test your shoulders, test your twisting of your spine, maybe stand up and walk around, move a little bit. You might put a little intention out there to the universe of what you would really like to create in your life. Can you heal your body? Can you heal your life? What would that look like for you? So that's a kind of cool thing to do, because then you can recheck and see what's different, what you notice. And today that's a painting from our friend Wanda, who I met many years ago after the first time I took Matrix Energetics, 5 days of taking Matrix Energetics. And then there she was in my office telling me about chronic pains of all sorts, chronic environmental and chemical sensitivities, all sorts of other stuff too. I won't even go into all the things. And she had just started painting, taking some painting classes, but she was looking she was coming to heal her body. That's what and she thought she was coming to a physical therapy place. And I am a physical therapist. And so she was coming to my office in San Diego. And we had this experience, one of these amazing experiences where she had a big shift. And she was moving around the floor and doing all sorts of movements. And she wasn't thinking she was going in to do these, looking like she's possessed kind of movements, or, she was literally on the floor and then up and then twisting and then looking like she was in some sort of altered state. And she came to see me for a few sessions, and each one was a version of that. And then she was gone for about 6 months, and I thought to email her just to see how she's doing. It had been so dramatic, and she had so many improvements. And she told me that she threw away all of her supplements, and she knew when her anxiety and depression went away, and she had gone to Europe and carried a backpack. And before that, she couldn't carry a little purse on her shoulder. And it was amazing. And so over the years, I've noticed that, yes, she had a big, big shift, but then she started putting in place a lot of stuff to help with her healing. And some of it was nutrition, and she kept taking more painting classes and connecting in with what she really wanted to do in life. And now she's a artist that is in galleries, and we've bought her paintings. Those are one on the mantle is one that she, let's see, how can I point to that? Right, there we go. Right, it just goes backwards when I move my hand. That one, she did for us as a commissioned kind of thing. She did it for a special, and so she got so much of her life, heal her body, but also heal her life. And what I noticed with Matrix Energetics, for 2 years, I didn't do anything but Matrix Energetics, because I had seen so many miracles that were just so instantaneous. And so I had to see where that would go. And then I came back around to using all my skills, because there's other stuff to do too, to heal your body or heal your life. And it was true for me. And one of the things that happened to me was I had this problem where I couldn't run, and I had terrible bone pain and a bunch of other stuff going on, and turning into some depression for sure. Very dark times. And I was using all my Matrix Energetics and all my Qigong, which is an ancient form of Chinese healing stuff. And we were eating a good diet, and we were, doing everything right, but I wasn't figuring it out. And then I found one thing, and I shifted that, and I got my health back. So it wasn't just a pure magic thing, and it wasn't all the other stuff that I had been using. But then when I found what my body was protecting me from, which, just to let you know, it was something in the water, it was fluoride in the water, and we got out of that, and that's how we moved to the Pacific Northwest, where we get to live now. Lots of green trees out there. And but there's lots of things about how to get over conditions, whether it's an autoimmune condition or an anxiety condition or some other chronic or mysterious thing. But right now, what I'm going to do is play in the matrix energetic state so that you can have an experience even right now. And so you can imagine, and you don't even have to, it's not like you have to do something right now, but I'm going to go ahead and play. And yeah. So it's kind of like when you hit the button on your computer and you see the little thing going round and round and round, and it's loading up, or it's connecting up with whatever website you want. And so out of all the possibilities of everything that ever was and ever will be, how about, what would it be like to just go through all of that? You know how you say, I'll know it when I see it? It's kind of like that. Kind of like, I'll know it when I experience it. I'll know it when I experience it. So when I take this hand, it feels like it needs to go right. Oh, that's interesting. Right there. So many times when you look at a little bitty snapshot, like a moment in time, you think, oh man, it's just not working. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to be, I'm not going to get what I want. But then you look at it over a few years and you're like, oh my God, it's been perfect. I got everything I wanted. I've had a couple of friends recently that had some big experiences, some wonderful stuff that's popped into their lives. And you could look at it and go, oh man, it's been a long time coming. But getting to do what they really want to do and live how they really want to live. And one of their keys was, I could tell they kept doing what they love to do. Here we go. But it wasn't easy and it wasn't instantaneous, but there it is. So let's just find your thing, right? There we go. So what would it be if you could heal your life, heal your body, heal your life? What would that be for you? What would it do for you? What would that be for you? There's so much that we don't know, right? Wouldn't it be cool to, you've done this before with other stuff where it's like, I'll know it when I see it. And you know it when you experience it. So let me know what you notice with this. Let me know what you notice. You can test things again. Go test your neck, your back, your walking around, your shoulders. And then you can notice the rest of the day and notice what's different. And even if you're like, that can't be from watching a video. You might want to notice what's different. And there's many ways to access this. Many ways, Used to be you could take a matrix energetics class all over the world many times a year. I think Richard Bartlett is going to be doing another one in December in Seattle, but this is 2019 right now. Yeah. And every month I do a session with a group of people from all over the world, and they're actually on a call with me on what's called a Zoom call. It's basically an internet call, and they send me their hopes and their dreams and what they want to change on an email, and then I tune into it all morning on the Sunday that I do it, and then at noon Pacific time we all meet. And some of them don't meet live. Some of them show up later and watch a replay, and they can have a big change like that too. But for those that meet live, they can click a little button and it raises their hand electronically. So I see a little icon of a hand by their name, and then I click on the button, and then I'm talking to them. And then we do a session one-on-one for a few minutes. And while that helps that person, the rest of the people that are watching, it can help. And the rest of the people that watch later, it can help. There's an interesting way that works. And even if you don't know why it works or how it works, I don't even know why it works or how it works, but I do see the difference, the way it works, the result. And so if you're interested in playing like that every single month, then you can join us. And the first month is free, so it's kind of cool. You can try it. It's at ralphhavens.com/free miracle session. ralphhavens.com/free miracle session. Because people come to me to heal their bodies and to heal their life. Now, what is healing? Who does the healing? I definitely don't think it's a human version of somebody that heals somebody else. Definitely think it's a bigger picture, the God thing. But that's what people come to me to get. And so it's part of it's what I do. It's how I play. It's what I get to do. It's how I like to live. So if that interests you, join us. Next one is actually Sunday, if you're watching this live. ralphhavens.com/free miracle session. All right, everybody, have a great Saturday. And let me know in the comments how it's going, what you're noticing, and what's different. All right.